Hi guys. Okay, we have a question from the comments. Let me paraphrase. Does a toxic person's family prefer you or the new supply? That was the question in the comments. So let's see. We're going to do a collective reading. Don't force it to fit. You can email me to book a personal. Let's see. So we're looking at the toxic person's family. Do they prefer you or the new supply? What do you got, Spirit? That flipped. Eight of Wands in reverse with the Hangman. Okay. And Seven of Wands in reverse. This feels like they kind of sit back and let whatever happens. They may not communicate with you anymore, and it could be hurtful if they don't, but what I'm getting here is that they've stopped fighting against this. They're used to this. They're used to this toxic person bringing new people in, and so they just kind of sit and see what happens. It's not a preference thing. It's a here we go again thing, and they're so used to it that if they're told not to communicate with you, they're not gonna. What else, Spirit? They don't really have a decision or a choice on who to accept. This feels like the new supply or the new person in this toxic person's life is pretty much shoved down the throat of all the family members, and they're expected to, invite them in and treat them maybe the same way they treated you when you first met them. So you may have thought that, hey, your family's my family, and I'm going to tell you something. Toxic person's family is not your family. Toxic person's friends that were there before you are not your friends. And this is a toxic person who I believe's family is pretty much lays out the red carpet. Look at that, for whoever comes in. And they're so used to this that it's not about a preference or who they would rather have. And even if they're still talking to you, I feel like I need to warn you, they are still not your family. This kind of feels like the apple didn't fall far from the tree, right? So we have a toxic family here who's enabling this behavior by just saying nothing, may cut off communications with you, and if they don't, it will be limited, but they're still going to accept the new supply. And I get it, it's probably painful, right? Because you may be seeing pictures, or maybe, I don't know, whatever you're seeing, right? Or maybe you see them out. Or maybe you've just gotten word that they're getting along great with the family, and you're wondering, well, what about me? You guys loved me. You guys treated me so well, and then all of a sudden I don't matter. Or you're being so nice to this new person, knowing that I got cheated on, or I got betrayed and was lied to. And you have to understand, this family is going to do, the toxic person's family is going to do whatever they're told to do. They don't get a say. They're used to this. They're not going to fight the fight. They're not going to back you up. And I feel like this is a family that they know how to welcome you and please the toxic person by acting like, they're so welcoming and inviting and hugs and kisses and you know what I mean, right? Feels like a show. And that's not to hurt you. It's to get you to understand, oh, look.